I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin sideways. I think I read a stat that the price action over the last 5 days has been in about a 2.8% range. This thing has just been going sideways. Right now, understand that this area right here is make or break for Bitcoin. And so I'll show you a bullish idea that if you're trying to build a bullish case, it involves a breakout to the upside here. Now, this is a descending triangle, which 64% of the time breaks to the downside. However, again, we're not trying to predict this. We're just going to, again, break to the downside. You test range lows down here, 15,000. Potentially, you see a run to 15,500. Break to the upside, 17,600. Spot Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin 2-hour chart. This is Binance, and there's a ton of volume here. Most of the trading is happening here, the largest exchange by volume. And Bitcoin, so this is one of the charts I want you to key in on, right, for your spot trades. Again, this resistance level right here, which is this line, has to be regained. You want to run up here to the range high, 17,500, 17,900. You got to flip this level, okay? Otherwise, you come down here and you test this key level, you lose it, and you're seeing range low, 15,700. Not predicting. If this happens, I expect this. If this happens, I expect this. Highly probable situations, if-then statements. Plan A, plan B. That's simple. So futures haven't opened yet. They'll open here shortly. Give us a lot of ideas. Over the next 24 hours, remember, Sunday night, Monday morning, expect volatility out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin CME futures about to open, and again, having to flip this range to the upside to avoid more downside. For basically, if you're trying to build a bullish case, the idea would have to start here with this being some type of bull pennant, right? Where you have this run up and now you've got this triangle. So one thing I like about triangles is you've got an apex. And so this helps you time your move, okay? So again, looking for a move out of Bitcoin over the next 24 hours based on this idea, right? Break to the downside, and you're opening up shorts, break to the upside, you're opening up longs. It's that simple. Plan A, plan B, period. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person made so much money with the Kucoin gems, killing it. We did really well over the last 2 days. We had 15 double-digit gem pick bangers. This person turned $6,000 into $36,000. Thank you so much, he said. This person turned $7,000 into $750,000, and he retired. This person turned $7,000 into $750,000. Obviously, he's been in the group for a minute, and he's living the dream with his family. He's retired. This person went to the Maldives with his wife on a honeymoon and made $2,000 in the last 3 hours. Paid for his trip. Here it is, Black Friday discount. Everybody's been waiting for it. The cheapest membership fees ever to get into the group. The group pays for itself. It's no brainer. $200 off plus 60% off if you pay for 6 months or 12 months in crypto. The biggest savings of the year. We're going to run this through this weekend. Black Friday discount. Jump on it. If you are not making a ton of money in this market or you're losing money, let me help you. I'm going to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Bang the setups. If you're struggling to make money in this market, let me help you. Banging. Again, we banger after banger after banger. Last day for the Black Friday discount is today. 482 days left until the Bitcoin halving. So that's the point where the amount of Bitcoin that is mined is cut in half, right? And so if the amount of oil that is mined is cut in half, what happens? Price of oil skyrockets. Bitcoin is going to be produced at half the rate it is now in 482 days. Well, what happens based on this idea? So in previous Bitcoin market cycles, upside is coming. If you look at this chart, you see based on the halving progress, you're 64% past the halving date. and you see you had some sideways price action back here, 2015, and a nice run up. Remember these small run ups, these altcoins hit crazy multiples, but then it's up, the upside's coming, right? Okay, same thing here. You had the drop from 6,500 down to 3,150, sideways price action, and then bam, I think you ran up to like $11,000, right? After this fall off, you ran from 3,850 all the way up to close to all-time high, 65,000, right? So understand where these green bars are at, upside. Where the green bars are at, upside. Where the green bar is at, maybe some consolidation. It'd be easy if we got some type of downside sell-off, panic sell-off, because that would be real good capitulation sign if it hasn't already happened. But based on the green bars, green bar upside, green bar upside, green bar upside, long term, right? So the upside is coming, banging. This is the S&P E-mini futures, hasn't opened yet, but again, I don't think a rejection out of this resistance level is good for Bitcoin. You've got falling volume, decreasing volume on increasing prices bearish, but again, I want to see how futures open, and that's going to happen shortly. Same thing here, you got rising channel, rising wedge. Is this the time where, hey, you see more continuation for a bear market rally, or do you see this roll over? And I don't think this is good for Bitcoin. One thing I really want to emphasize to you guys is, like, so the past couple days have been really good trading days, especially the small caps on Kucoin. Make sure, make an account on Kucoin. There's a link in the description for VIPs. One thing you have to remember is during the weekends, if Bitcoin is stable, moving sideways even, your altcoins can still take off as long as Bitcoin dominance is falling. And so this was an idea we talked about the other day. You don't want to see Bitcoin dominance bounce. Number one, it'll be a move out of Bitcoin. So normally altcoins take a hit, but if Bitcoin dominance bounces and Bitcoin moves higher, obviously it'll drag altcoins higher with it, right? But typically when this thing trends higher, it will outperform the altcoins. And so again, it's at this, do you get this double bottom and you're down here, you've got a falling wedge, 68% chance this breaks out higher. So looking for a move out of Bitcoin dominance, and that would roll over and mean a move out of Bitcoin is coming. The dollar index, you do not want to see this thing double bottom and start to reverse. This would be bad for stocks and potentially bad for Bitcoin, okay? You want to see this thing roll over and continue on its way lower, possibly forming some kind of falling wedge later. But the bottom line is, dollar being strong is not good for crypto. Remember, on the 13th, you got CPI numbers coming out next month. 14th, you're going to get Fed rate hike. If that's 50 basis points instead of 75 basis points, that would be huge for the traditional markets. And so, again, crypto's had so much drama going on lately that it's slightly decoupled from Bitcoin. And so you're still trying to find out, exactly where that connection lies. And so we're still paying attention to a lot of these ideas, just seeing if they will tie themselves together again. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.